Hello Scorpio, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with another mini reading here for you today. This one is titled Loathe, Like, Lust, or Love. So what category does your connection fit into? So let's take a look at that. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from this as always what makes sense for you, release the rest, and if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. Alright guys, as well as of course the decks that you see here today, the links to that. So let's get started here, Scorpio. I'm not pulling focus messages this time around. We're just going to dive right into it. So this is my self-created deck, the He Said, She Said Oracle. Let's grab a card from here to get things started. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio. So very brief reading, about 10-15 minutes. Let's get started. He said, I'm really bad at commitment. She said, why do I always attract men who are bad at commitment? So, if you resonate with that, dealing with somebody who's bad at commitment, then it's represented here already. Let's take a look and see what the rest of the cards bring forward. So if the genders are reversed for some of you, then absolutely take it however way it makes sense. We're focused more so on the messages. All right, guys, so let's grab some additional insight from the Real Deal Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. I just did a reading for Taurus, and that one was pretty heavy. Let's take a look and see what comes through for you, Scorpio. And you know, I mean, unfortunately, not all readings are meant to be all wonderful and joyful and happy. Of course, I would love to be able to deliver that type of message each and every time. But if the cards just aren't taking it in that direction, you know, it is what it is. And as a reader, I would be doing you a total disservice if I did not communicate the messages that really needed to come through. So let's see. Loathe, like, lust, or love. They are planning a surprise engagement, which is so interesting considering the very first message, I'm really bad at commitment. So here's the thing. They could have been really bad at commitment before, but if they have matured, if they have grown, if they've learned whatever lessons they needed to learn since this energy of being bad at commitment, maybe they're not seeing things in that way anymore. Because if they're planning a surprise engagement, this is somebody who does want to commit. They do want to commit long term. Let's see. Oh my gosh, they are a sex addict. Okay, I mean, obviously take that only if it makes sense, if you know that your person is addicted to sex. Now, for some of you guys, maybe you feel that you are the sex addict. Their family doesn't approve. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that some of you guys might be planning to marry somebody that sucks at commitment. Maybe they've had a lot of sexual partners. Maybe they've been in another or in many relationships, perhaps. And we have a family here that does not approve of this union. They are easily influenced by their family. That's really interesting. So family plays a role in what's going on here. Look at this. There's a lot coming through when it comes to family. They have told their friends and family about you. Now, it could be you that's telling your friends and family about this person as well. Family, family, family. Look at this. They want to marry you. They do want to marry you. Because I feel they've kind of shifted out of this energy of when they were bad at commitment and they weren't looking for anything serious. So maybe they just have to prove themselves to your family that they've changed and that they're serious this time. But if you're hesitant, if you're holding back because your family's getting in your ear and maybe trying to convince you, it's like you shouldn't marry this person because they did A, B, and C before. But have they actually put in the work to change? Well, let's take a look. So this is the Divine Love Soul Connections deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Let's take a look at that. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio for this mini reading. So not very long, 10-15 minutes at the most. Just a quick check-in. Loathe, like, lust, or love. I have a feeling here your family, they don't approve. Clearly it says that their family doesn't, or your family doesn't approve. I'm feeling it more so for your family here, Scorpio. Your family doesn't approve of this person. Maybe they have a really promiscuous past and they're just not thrilled that this is the person that you've chosen to marry, perhaps. So you could love this person, but maybe your family actually loathes them. All right, we'll see. Pending. Okay, so this could be those of you who are planning a wedding and the marriage hasn't been solidified. It's a situation that's pending. But look at this. We do have approved. It's interesting how those two cards came out together. So maybe eventually your family will be able to come to a point where they will give it a chance. We have unlocked, ready to love. You guys are maybe ready to love each other. This person is ready to love you. We have gifts of appreciation. You guys, if you're engaged or, again, getting ready to get married, some of you guys might have gotten gifts from people, friends, family. This is so interesting, these cards, okay? So look at this card, unlocked, ready to love. And then right here we have locked up, too damaged. So what side of the fence do you fall on here, Scorpio? Which one are you? Are you the one that's ready to love, or are you the one that's too damaged to allow this person back in? I have a feeling for some of you that you're the one that's locked up because they were bad at commitment before. And maybe, again, you're just allowing your family to influence you towards a particular decision to not go for it. So maybe you're not sure. Which option are you leaning more towards? Is this something that you're still thinking about, or will you eventually go forward with it? Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot messages here. This is my tarot teacher deck, so let's go ahead and see what it is that you need to know here, Scorpio. So I feel that you have love in your heart for this person, but because your family doesn't approve, you're on the fence. But you know, at the end of the day, it is not your family that is going to marry this person. It's you. So it's up to you. We've got the Three of Pentacles here, which is all about teamwork and collaboration. Okay, so if you guys actually work together, then this might just be able to prove the family wrong that you guys are a good team, a good couple. Especially, again, if they're now ready to commit to marriage and building a life with you. We do have the Strength card here. For some of you, maybe your person is a Leo. This is a card of bravery, of courage, of compassion, tapping into your inner strength, having patience. Okay, just have some patience to see how this goes. Maybe you need more time. Maybe you're not that confident in how this is all going to go for you. Maybe, again, you need time. Especially if your heart is still locked up and maybe other people have hurt you before. So I feel this more so for my feminines, especially since it does say, why do I always attract men who are bad at commitment? So you've been through this before. And maybe that's why your family is just being overly protective. Okay, you've had heartbreak before. You see that Three of Swords. There could have been love triangles as well. So you've experienced pain in your relationships. That is for sure. So here's the thing with the Eight of Swords. This could all be in your head. This sense of feeling trapped and backed into a corner, perhaps, to make a decision. You know, that mental imprisonment. Maybe you just feel powerless to create any sort of movement here because there's just too many opinions. It's getting in the way of making a solid choice and good decision for yourself. But also, if you're dealing with somebody that's pressuring you into marriage or an engagement, and that's not what you're looking for, you don't have to go for it. You don't have to approve that. Okay? If you don't want to accept it, you absolutely don't have to. You want to be with this Emperor. Okay? This is Aries energy, divine masculine. So if you're going to marry somebody who represents the energy of the Emperor, they actually do have the capability to make you happy. They would be a good partner for you. But if your family doesn't see this person in that way, maybe it's up to the two of you to be able to convince them, you know, because you've got the Six of Pentacles here, which is equality, giving and receiving. If you both want this, then you both have to work at this partnership to be successful. And then you've got the Four of Wands here, which is a wedding, teamwork again, a reunion for those of you who are not together. So it does appear that this could be a twin flame connection for some of you guys. Ten of Cups is marriage, happiness, fulfillment, and joy. So it seems to me here, Scorpio, very specific storyline, engagements, marriages, happiness is in store for you. If they were bad at commitment before, I have a feeling they're more serious now and they want to be able to dedicate their life to you. So it's up to you to be able to make up your mind, come to a decision. If you're ready to love this person, to allow them into your life, build a life with them, get married someday, have a family someday, then the choice is yours to make. This person can actually make you very happy. You guys have to work on the partnership together. And I know that you've had your fair share of heartbreak in the past, but don't allow the past to stop you from finding happiness now. Okay? So let's go ahead and wrap it up with some dialogue messages here. So this is the Unspoken Messages Volume 1 and 2 deck by Fire Witch Tarot. I've got other cards. Sorry. All right, here we go. For Scorpio. So what do they want to say to you? What do you want to say to them? Let's take a look. So wrapping things up here. Miss your hugs and kisses. All right, so this is for those of you, of course, who are not together. Maybe you're apprehensive, and again, your heart is locked up. You're not ready to be with this person because they were bad at commitment before. And it says, I'm lacking faith, so maybe you just don't believe in it for now. So again, if you need more time, take the time. But what I'm getting from this person is that they've changed. They weren't the same person who told you that they weren't ready to commit, that they were bad at commitment. They see you as their person. You are my person. Okay? That's how they see you. I keep my distance because I'm scared. I kind of feel this for you. You are keeping your distance because you're afraid to make a mistake. You're afraid to open up your heart. That's what I'm getting from that. So it's time to make a choice. It's time to make a decision here, Scorpio. But if you need more time to come to that realization and that life-altering decision, take the time, okay? Because it's not going to be successful if you guys aren't on the same page. If you don't have the same vision as to what it is that your partner wants. You have to have the same vision. If you guys want to get married, you both have to want that equally. So If you're afraid, if you're in need of time to yourself, then do that. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you're interested in your own reading, Scorpio, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much. See you next time.